10 waves, 45 minutes, no rocket launcher, crazy weapon spam, just movement, discipline, legit firepower. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my full Cayo Perico survival solo run. My name is Bishop, part-time narrator, full-time liability, and this is your friendly reminder that you don't need the entire arsenal to beat the zombies. You just gotta stay cool, keep moving, and play smart. So let's react to my full walkthrough. There's going to be chapters because I'm not going to do any cuts. I'm just going to leave everything as it is. I know it's going to be a little bit dull, and then maybe I don't think anyone is going to watch everything. And you might notice this already. I don't have a script. So I'm just going to be talking here over my footage and explaining my decisions. I have a nice cup of coffee here. So do me a solid, put this on your second monitor. I hope you're giving this one a go as well. And let's react to this walkthrough. So first wave, I'm using the Special Carbine. If you have access to the Service Carbine, I think that there's a little bit more firepower, but pick which one you want. I think the first 4 waves are going to be Special Carbines, and then that's what I'm going to be using. I have some more talking points which I'm going to go through as we progress through the run. So first wave was done pretty simple, straightforward. I'm playing on a PC, so some of the movement might be a little bit jaggy because my mouse sensitivity is a little bit too high. And as you notice, sometimes you get a little bit of luck as I have like the Panther trainer spawning right in front of me. I'm on third person pretty much the entire run, and with the camera is as far back as possible. I'm only tapping the hit. I'm not aiming, or at least I'm not going to be doing that too often, just so I don't have the camera close into me and I have like a bit of wider field of view. Because on this map, or on this mission, survival, you don't have the mini-map. So it's good to just be able to see as much as possible around you. On these levels, it's kind of like on the first level, it's easy enough because it's just too wide. You always stay in high ground. But it's going to be a little bit important as you move ahead. So yeah, first couple of waves, they're Special Carbine waves. These guys here, you just spray and pray, just try to get them all done. And you move into the Conquistadors. All you have to do is just try to flank, wait for them to shoot, and then approach and melee them. I'm not sure like how this works on the controller, but the reload, it's the same for the melee, so it's a little bit tricky sometimes. You still take a bit of damage. So before you go into the survival solo, make sure you have all your body armor, snacks, and all ammo. And we're moving on into the Stafford, so we move into stage 2. Like I said, I'm gonna leave the entire run here. Now this took me way more tries than I really care to admit. Now, excuse me here. Like I said, I'm not going to cut anything. It's just like I'm having a conversation with you guys, pretending this was a stream or something. Right, so at every wave, you're going to do a little bit of preparation. I like to stay, I'm going to stay with the Special Carbine here. And because you don't have the mini-map, again, every time you switch guns, you're going to get used to look into your health. That's what I did there. I'm not going to rewind the footage, but that's what I did there, just trying to see, like, do I need snacks? Do I not need snacks? This run, you take the boars. I almost forgot about this. I'm going to tell you something. This was not my cleanest run. I had way cleaner runs where I end up failing on wave 9 and 10. Conquistador spawning right in front of me, switching back to the Special Carbine, and then just spraying a little bit. Now, one of the things that I'm going to start doing here is to try to look for, as soon as I see a panther, you're going to try to see where are they spawning from, because they spawn from the panther trainer. And once you get to the panther trainer, obviously all the panthers are going to fall. So here I'm just staying up and down. I'm training a little bit the kiting, and that's going to be very important on the next few levels. In fact, I'll see if I put an image here at this point of the stream or the video. So I keep saying that Rockstar pulls from from movies, and you can. I remember distinctly about a movie. I'm gonna need to look for the name of it, but the guy is just like circling around, kiting the zombies, and then trying to pump gas or something. So I'm gonna put it's gonna be like somewhere in the screen now. I'll see if I don't remember to do this. But that's exactly how you're gonna play out all of this. You always gonna be kiting the zombies, pulling the zombies in, and then just kind of like spray and pray like in that direction, and then taking them as much as possible. There are very little times where you actually want to charge them. That's going to be on the next couple of waves 5, 6, and 7. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. See, that's one of the reasons why you don't really want to stand on the place. So you run, and then you look back once the run back is clear, and you spray and pray. Notice the way I leave the yellow guys that are moving a little bit slower for last, because I don't really want to take them just now. I do it when I have a little bit of time to deal with them, because they're gonna split. So I threw like a few grenades, and I said like, okay, I'm gonna go for them, and I'm probably gonna take another grenade here and there. This is because I haven't seen the panthers yet, so it was hard to remember when things were going to spawn. So yeah, there's a panther there. So from this point now, you definitely want to take the panthers almost immediately, because they do take a little bit of damage and you bleed after them. But now that you see the panthers spawning, you're going to be looking for this red smoke in the plantation, or at least that's what I'm going to be doing, because that's where the panther trainer is going to be spawning them. Notice how I walked back so further back, because I knew that there was not going to be any spawns. So panthers are spawning there. I'm still looking for the panther trainer. I might be going for these mages. I honestly don't remember all the runs. Oh, I see the panther trainer right there. Take him down. So now all the panthers fall, and then I can start going with the mages. Notice how I also go towards the medipacks. So took one of the mages. I'm still leaving the other a few people like behind. I think I'm gonna have like a couple of conquistadors. Oh yeah, I'm leaving the 2 yellow guys like spawning there, and I said like, yeah, just keep walking. We'll deal with you guys in a second. Hey, comment below if you're still watching. Do you guys drink a lot of coffee? I make my coffee with honey. I don't know. I felt like I wanted to talk about that. So I dropped the grenade there. They're going to be... I thought that they were going to split a little bit more. So I dropped a grenade there. And we're moving on into the next wave. So, because I'm... Oh, so this was 2 waves. This actually went really smooth. Maybe I've done this so many times that I almost forgot how smooth this went. Now, the next wave, I changed to the shotgun. For some reason, I thought that the first couple of waves felt like more like a machine gun kind of waves. And this one, I switched to the shotgun because I'm actually going to aggressively go towards the mobs. I think this is a more close place as well. And look at the molotov. This is going to be important. You want to go and then pick up as many molotovs as you possibly can as you're doing this. Sorry about the little jiggy stuff there. It's just me moving the mouse. Right. So as the mobs show up, you aggressively go towards like some of these dudes, right? The juggernauts there, you just try to go aggressively. especially on these first waves. They're like a little bit scattered, but you definitely want to go towards them. After a while, you're gonna get used to count how many bullets you still have on a machine gun. Although when it starts getting a little bit hectic, you're going to forget about them, and you notice that towards the run, I did that. Right now, we're waiting for the DJs to appear, and the trick, it's going to be switching to the grenades as fast as possible. So you see the DJ, look, you saw that little step back that she does. Switching into the grenades, run through the DJ, drop 2 grenades, and then just keep running until the DJ effect is gone. That's how you're going to be taking all of the DJs. And then once you pick up a little bit of distance, you switch to your switch back to your pumping shotgun, to the shotgun. Glance at your health, and just like keep spraying them, and it's going to be fine. The blue guys explode, so make sure you kite a little bit. This is going to be a lot of kiting. You're just running around. You want to clean most of the guys that are running a little bit faster. So the guys that are slow, you can just let them run a little bit. Pick up the guys that are faster, and then once you have a clean shot over the exploding guys, you're going to be taking them. Another thing that happens with a shotgun is that you're going to be shooting in a certain direction, and you're going to be just cleaning in that direction. So don't focus sometimes too much on making sure that something dies right there. Just make sure that you're shooting in that direction and then just cleaning the faster guys. Keep up picking up the molotovs. Super, super important. I'm looking at the health. Sometimes you might want to equip like a body armor. I'll let you choose when or when not to do so. Right, look at me. I'm going aggressively towards them again, picking them up, especially because there was no splitters, so I'm 100% going after them. There's a splitter there somewhere on the left, I think. Yeah, so just gonna clean a little bit, run back, reload. These guys are fast. They're coming at you. DJ, switch to grenade, drop a couple of grenades, running around, and then keep running. Don't switch weapons until you're clear. Once you get a little bit of time, you're gonna be switching your weapons, depending how fast you can do this. Start cleaning a little bit, run back. Oh, by the way, there's water damage, so make sure you don't go towards the water. If you see a guy, don't be tempted into shooting them. Just run a little bit, pick up the molotovs. This is going to be the key for the entire run. Patience. You just need to be patient. Switch to the grenade, right? There's that little stop there, which was kind of weird. Look for the DJs. Don't worry about the guys. They barely going to be able to touch you. Like I just said that, and then that guy just did it. Once you feel like they did that for a couple times, now you're going to want to go and then run through one of the medi packs. Don't even sweat it and then trying to heal yourself with snacks. We leave them for later. Run again through the molotovs. Once you have like a bit of a clear, you can start clearing up some of the people there. See some people spawning on the left. Keep running backwards. I might be dropping a grenade here. Because I see, yeah, there you go. Because you see them like approaching. So you just drop a grenade just to try to clear up a little bit. You're going to be able to pick up a few grenades towards the next stage. So don't sweat it too much. I think I wanted to melee that guy there, but it's just not working. So I just circle them around. See, don't force the shots. Run. If there's a Molotov, we're going to pick it up on cooldown. We still have another wave to go, so take your time. And now we can engage these two, because like it's the end of the waves. Little grenade to speed things up. I could be going on a minigun, but I wanted to be very conservative with the minigun for the final stages, just to be sure that I will always have minigun firepower. Sorry. Apologies for this. I'll see if I clean it up on the edit. Chances are probably not, because this took me so long. This is going to be like about 45 minutes. We're only 14 in, so half an hour to go. If you're still around, thank you very much for watching. Right, we're still on a shotgun. We're moving it towards this area because we know that nothing's going to really be spawning behind us. And we go aggressively towards some of the mobs, do like some cleans. This is the first guys that are going to be like super fast approaching us. And you notice that I'm just going to leave some of the yellow guys for like later. Let them run slowly. DJ, switch to the grenades straight away. I missed the switch there, so I took a little bit of damage. After this, keep running. You're fine. And I took a shot from the Conquistador, so I'm going to run to this med pack here. Drop a couple more grenades. Keep running. You're going to be fine. Wait for it. Wait for the to clear to switch back to your weapons. Don't rush anything. The key for this, it's always going to be this. Just stay calm. That's how you're going to be doing. Skip this med pack here. No one was coming, so I was able to do this. Pick up a couple more molotovs. There's a blue guy there, ready to explode. I'd say we might going to be kiting him through the DJ box. So you're always going to try to funnel people, right? And then since they're all going to be funneling here. Now that was a big mistake there. I should have noticed that I didn't have I didn't count, so I had to reload during my shots. It would have been like super clear because everyone was just going through the DJ boot. Pick up the med pack here. Yeah, I think I do. That one was a clean shot, so why not? Just so I can clear this, I can turn back and then just pump shotgun everything. So the key for this is really to just like walk back towards something clean, something that you know nothing is going to spawn behind you, and then take them down. Right, I take one Conquistador and I go around. I know there's another one missing, but I'm still picking up molotovs. Again, do not rush anything. So there's like this one guy, and I'm not sure if there was another Conquistador or if it's just this guy. Yeah, there was one more. I might go in and then pick up some grenades, pick up medipacks. There's not going to be another Molotov. I wanted a few more. Wait for the shot, take him out, and it's done. We're moving on to wave 8. Now, the first few waves, it was super. The first few times, the wave 8 was super tricky. But then, once you get into a pattern of running around, you're going to be able to do this super, super easy. So, move first, turn back, clean shots, and you're going to be doing this at all times. I'm going to say something here. Now, once I got into this wave 8, I noticed one thing, that this is very much balanced for high levels. So if you're a low level, I wanted to do this on level 1. Obviously, I wanted to do this on my high level first, and then go back and do it on my level 1, but it was just so hard. Now, you get a can, you're going to switch to your grenades, you're going to switch to the shotgun, and then start picking up grenades. You're going to be using them a lot. So on the start of this wave 8, 9, and 10, you always want to be sure that you are preparing for the guns. I pick up this spot here. If you pick up a different spot, let me know. So I use there some snacks here, and I wanted to clear this to make sure that there's nothing spawning on this side. And then I go into that corridor. So that corridor was where I did most of the back and forth and shooting. And I'll explain this in a while. But as I was saying, I thought that it was very much balanced for people that have like all the weapons and then bring Widowmakers and then whatnot. So one of the things that I would so much love to do was to try to do this sort of challenge on a level 1. But these small hits from these guys will completely destroy a level 1. So there is not even point doing this. Now, again, I do charge a little bit towards the juggernauts, but only if I don't see anything spawning behind me. So I just keep clearing, take it easy, keep looking back and see if nothing's coming on. And then now I go towards the juggernauts. And what are you doing here is kind of like a fishnet kind of thing. Because you're going to be like picking up everyone around and then just like I'm calling it fishnet tactics. You're gonna be looking around and it's gonna try to pick up everyone. So see this guy reloading. Because I dropped the grenade there, I said like I'm gonna clear a little bit. Now there's like some green mages there, so you're gonna be running towards the green mages. So now just run through the mobs. You don't. I checked the med pack if I need it. There's the explosive guys there. I tried to do a little bit of damage on that mage here. I think they do damage if you get too close to them, so I don't think that there's any point meleeing them. So pick up the grenade launcher. I just check how many grenades I have, but I never really use the grenade launcher. Because I use the grenades to drop them. I'm looking for the second mage here. I was looking at the ammo, which doesn't show up on the top. So you need about 15 shots on this one. So I have 5 there. I just keep dropping these people. Once you reload, you're going to be turning back, kite them. And then we're going to go back into the other mage and just take down the other mage because it just keeps spawning like this green smoke stuff. I'm not even sure if you get something spawning on the green smoke stuff. Pick up the grenades always on your way through. Spawn this and let's go towards the end. So as you're going towards the end, what you're always going to do is just check how many grenades you have. Every time you press it, just see how much you have. And as you're going towards the end, you clear a little bit the run, and then you cycle back. So nothing behind me, so we're just going to be just shooting everyone. And also this is wave 8. Pick up a few more grenades, turn back, clean a little bit of the faster mobs. And then we're gonna go run back to the start of it, right? So we're gonna pick up all the mobs in the meantime. I don't think I got hit, so I think I can just like go through these guys here. I don't need the med packs. Sometimes you can just like go in and use the med packs. I think I do that here. Yes, I do that here. It's just so, because it's towards the end of the level, and they're going to be respawning anyways. So in a little bit more, a few more people spawning. Don't engage with them. It's fine. Just keep running towards the end. This is exactly how you're going to be doing, right? You're going to be constantly doing this. Another thing is, as you're shooting, right? So I'm just press shooting. You notice that I'm not using the right click, so I'm not aiming. I'm just free shooting. I'm just gonna call it that. And if you press G on a keyboard, I'm sure that there's like a key on controller. I just don't know because I don't play much controller. You're gonna be able to throw that grenade. So as you're going around, you can press G, and it throws the grenade while you're aiming. So that makes it like a little bit easier to throw the grenades. So sorry about all these tips coming in. It's just because I'm looking at what I'm doing and I'm remembering what's happening. So you make sure at the start of this wave that you have the molotovs. I'm not sure if I switched to the molotovs. I think this is wave 9. Yes. So you switch to the molotovs. Make sure they're up there. You go back into your shotgun. Make sure you have the minigun, not the rocket launcher. And we're at the end here. So some waves I got really lucky with the spawns. Other waves not so much. You're still going to be playing it the exact same way. Wait for people to come after you. You throw a molotov and you're going to start like clearing up. Actually, I don't think I needed to do this. But we're on wave 9, and at this point we're just not taking any risks whatsoever. So we're just like spraying and praying that shotgun, always making sure that nothing is coming here. Now you switch to the rifle just because you want a little bit more distance, and you're gonna see exactly why. So this happened to me a few times. Not sure if I'm gonna be putting the image there. I'll see if I get a chance. But what happened was the Panthers oops, and I switch there. I make sure that I have like the molotovs, and I'm gonna need to switch to the minigun, but just take it easy. If you didn't get a switch, don't panic. Now, what happened a few times was those panthers were kiting me to the other side of the map, and I want to stay on this side of the map. So I want to make sure I have the grenades for the mages. I want to make sure that I have the minigun, and I go back into my special carbine. So the panthers are going to be spawning on the other side of the map, and they want me to go to there. I went there about 5 or 6 times, always got caught. So I'm not going to get caught again. You're not going to be getting me away from my run. So I'm just taking the panthers here, taking my time. The panther trainer is on the other side, so this is why you're using the long range. I could use the minigun to just get rid of it, but I'm conserving the bullets. I'm not sure how many I'm going to be spending defending myself on the next stages. Or if I'm going to need it because of where the DJs are going to spawn. So I'm just shooting, taking my time. It's like I don't need to do this too fast. Nothing's going to be spawning behind me. So you wait for the notification that you killed the Panther Trainer. No, Panther Trainer, I'm not going to go after you. I'm just going to take my time, take care of the Panthers here and there. Just waiting for him to drop. So it is a game of patience. Okay, the Panthers drop, so, and that Panther Trainer, he's dead. So you pick up the minigun, make sure you have the molotov, actually. One of the DJs spawned there, so I was kind of lucky. No one spawning behind, so I don't think I got that DJ. So I got it now. And I'm going to have to switch very quickly. So I'm just going to come back here, just make sure that nothing is coming. And I'm just trying to get that DJ there across the map. And I think I got it. And once you got it, the 2 DJs. So I was a little bit lucky with the spawns here. Everyone just starts coming after you. So now you're going to be spraying. There's Panthers coming. And you really don't want to get caught. Spray and pray. You don't want to let anyone get anywhere near you. So keep checking if no one's spawning there on the left-hand side. I think I need to change to my Molotov soon enough to just start dealing with people here. So a few more people spawning there on the right. A few more zombies. And then now the Panthers are coming. Juggernauts are coming. And you're gonna start getting like a little bit cramped. I'm not sure if that makes sense. Start getting a little bit cramped. Right. I do need to switch to my shotgun now, so I don't want to go below 5,000 because I don't know exactly how many of these I'm gonna need for the final level for wave 10. Wave 10 gets like a little bit complicated as well. So I'm throwing a few grenades. I'm getting these guys. This guy's going to close up on me, and then they take so many splits, and they just keep coming after you. So because there's no DJs, you can just run freely. You can still try to get like some of them. Keep running backwards. Once you get caught, one thing you can do is to take water damage. There's a Panther there, so I'm going to take a risk here, and then I had to reload there. I could have just reloaded before that. So I knew that I was going to just cross because there was just too many splits here to deal with. So I was going to jump in the water anyway. But then, oh, actually no. I decided to just keep running. So dodge that Panther there. Keep it cool. There's no DJ, so it's just going to be running free. I missed that Panther there. Take that med pack just in case. You're still good with the meds, right? I'm still going to be bleeding, so I'm not sure if I'm going to take that second med pack there as well. Throw a grenade. Now, this is the end of wave 9. So at this point, it doesn't look like anything is going to be spawning like in terms of juggernauts or anything. There's just like plenty of splitters. So there's like a few grenades there. I'm still taking it easy. Oh, there's the Panther Trainer, so I'm gonna go a little bit after him. Not too crazy after him, because these guys are kind of quick. Another trick here, jump into the water. You can actually jump from the bridge. Just like I didn't do it. There's no DJ, so just like take it easy. Probably turn a grenade, throw a grenade there, but it's just like I missed it completely. Keep running. Go around. This is like sprinting marathons. Good that you don't get tired. So try to get the DJ there. See, don't sweat it. I threw a few shots. It didn't go down. That's okay. We'll get him in a second. Just keep running. I'm probably gonna check my health here, but I took this medipack here. Just keep running. You want to be on the side of the map anyways. Throw a grenade on the ground. As you reload, also get used to just like dodge and then start running. Pick up a couple more grenades. Get clear of some of the Panthers. And just wait for them to come in. They're still splitting, so just never take for granted that you took them all. Keep going around a little bit. So most likely I'm just gonna have to jog around the building again. This is just a game of patience. You just need to be like, stay focused. I know it's really easy to say, but just stay focused, keep calm, and just move like and don't just think like one more hit and it's gonna go down, because he might split. You never know. So you could have switched to rocket launchers and then whatnot to do this, but I think this teaches you a little bit the discipline. So it's the end of the level, so I'm just picking up some med packs, getting health. I'm still, I don't know, picking up weapons here. I'm probably gonna go towards the trainer again. Got him down. They have like this animation where they're just trying to get you. So if you're still running, you're gonna be okay. Pick up the grenades, and we're running towards our favorite spot, which is like that hill up there at the end of the corridor. This is what I'm gonna call it. The end of the corridor. Pick up some more grenades before the level ends. Probably not even gonna throw grenades here. See if this guy splits. There was one guy there. And it's clear the end of the level, so they're still splitting. So go until you go clear, move around. That was a lot of just like dodging and just see, they're still splitting. So you can't just take for granted that, oh, it's gonna be over. And if you were on a minigun, chances are you're probably spending like a lot of bullets that might be crucial for your waves 9 and 10 or wave 10. So let's just conserve bullets, run around. It's the end of the level. Like I said, I could have cut all this, but I do want to talk it through it, just so you know that you just need to be very patient with this. Dodge everything, go around, pick up more grenades. It's okay. You can try to speed run this, and you probably will be able to do it if you have like a lot of like rocket launchers and stuff. But I don't think it's necessary. And if you don't have them, 2 melees for the last 2 guys. Now that was a bit of a chancing there, because if those guys split, like I would be in trouble, because I would have taken like some hits. Now we've reached wave 10, so I want to be at the very end here. Minigun, I'm going to be switching to molotovs, I think, because I'm going to be throwing molotovs, and I have the minigun. So once wave 10 starts, I'm going to be throwing a molotov and then just try to burn everything as quickly as possible, because I knew that there was some juggernauts coming. So I want this juggernaut very quickly down. Look at how much damage he takes. And I'm looking there on the side. There's another one coming in. I think they fast approach me here. So, and we're going to go into a bit of a tour. So they're still coming. I'm waiting for the Panthers to start coming. I switch to molotovs, throw one just to try to clear up a little bit. Shotgun for a bit of CQB, and then I'm back on a minigun in a second. Okay, so there's a juggernaut there, so I'm just gonna try to clear everything before I move into it. They take so much damage. So you don't have the DJ yet, and so I'm gonna be cycling around. Even these guys here, I'm not gonna be doing too much. I'm probably gonna check my health here, see if I need to take this med pack here or not. But I'm gonna be skipping the med pack, and I'm probably gonna check it after. I'm just trying to remember what I did in terms of running around and whatnot. So grenades still full, so I still have like all the grenades. I'm gonna be running back after I kited them like a little bit, gonna back to my corner there. And turn back, drop grenade, or it was a molotov because it was what was selected. I think I wanted a grenade there. I didn't really want the molotov. So still trying to wear these juggernauts down a little bit. Move around. There's a little bit of more jogging. Yeah, I start switching to the grenades. I hate the way you cycle the weapons, the weapon wheel, and everything. I wish Rockstar should just let us pick which weapons we want and which weapons we never want to pick, regardless if we pick them or not. So that you always have the same weapons in the same slot. So you kind of like pick up, I want the shotgun in this slot, I want the grenades on this slot, and I don't want any other weapons. Just so you don't have to cycle through them all the time. I find it so annoying because you don't really want... I don't think it makes it for like much better gameplay if you have like all the weapons like that. And then you constantly have to cycle. I don't think it's a skill where you need to cycle through all the weapons to pick weapons. So taking my time, a little grenade just to try to wear like some of these down. Now comes the DJ. I'm gonna switch to the minigun, and you're gonna clear this way because you knew that they were like going to be like fast there approaching. I thought that I was going to be able to kill them. I couldn't. So switch to grenades. Drop a couple grenades. I lost a little bit of time there, and I took a risk here. I decided to run around instead of jump in the water, because what I'm going to do is to go towards the med pack, if I'm not mistaken. Some of these guys approach really quickly, but once they do the hits, they take like a little bit of a delay. So you kind of just like keep your calm, running. I'd say my heart is like full of adrenaline here. Gonna take like one of these... I'm surprised I didn't take that med pack there. I think I'm gonna take the med pack inside the little shed there, and then go looking for the DJs. No, I'm actually gonna go towards the DJs. Drop a grenade, drop a second grenade, I drop a third grenade just to be sure, and now I'm gonna have to run towards the med pack because I took a few hits, and I'm not sure how many hits I took. So I'm gonna run to the med pack and see if that DJ is gone. I think that was my train of thought. So run to this med pack, you definitely need it. There's still no Panthers, that DJ is still there. So you drop another grenade, and you're gonna start running around. There's another one in the bridge there. So we're gonna do a few passages here as well. So drop a grenade and then jump. Well, that was a bad jump. Might have taken some damage there. The zombies do trip and fall, so that helps a little bit. Oh, took another hit. So now I'm thinking like, oh, do I need to heal or not? But keep it calm, just keep it running, and I'm probably going to be doing another passage on the mage before I run towards the other med pack. So keep it calm, going around. I'm going to be dropping some more grenades. Come on, Rebs. Triathlon athlete. Yeah, drop one more. Now the jump was better, so just jump, win a little bit of time. There's a few more people spawning. I can't remember how many grenades I have, so the DJs are not clean yet. So I'm gonna be running. I was like, where's the other DJ? Where's the other DJ? So I think I'm gonna glance to see if it's the guy. Oh, now I took two hits there, so I think I'm gonna have to run towards the other med pack. Especially a third hit there. So now it's definitely time to run towards the other med pack. I might even drop a couple of grenades here just to try to clear up like a few people. So it means that the other DJ is probably going to be on a bridge there. So I'm going to be running towards the med pack and probably crossing the water once again. So take that med pack. Yes, there it is. That little glance. I forgot to take those 2 grenades there on the right to drop a grenade there. I'm probably going to drop like a few more grenades here, and I'm definitely going to be jumping towards the water. I still haven't took too many hits, and I'm going to go from the other side of the water and then go with the minigun and then just take that dude. I was a little too late changing some of these, so come on, DJ. So the DJ's gone. Switch to the pumping shotgun, and now it's just like time to kite them a little bit again. So run towards them. I think I have like pretty much all health. I'm not even sure if I check it here, because like I probably should, because there's no one there. Oh yeah, I do check it. I have a body armor. I have full health, so no DJs, so you can run freely. So yeah, just switch. I probably switch to the molotovs. Yeah, so want to be throwing some molotovs. Just to help burn. There's still half a wave to go, so I don't know what the rest of the half of the wave is. I'm not sure how many splitters are going to be coming. I'm not sure how many juggernauts are going to be coming. Panther trainer, almost likely there's going to be around. So Molotov to start weeding people down. I know that I can make another jump through the water if I have to. But now I'm just going to be kiting them around. I'm not sure if this is the end of it, and I'm just like, this is all that I'm doing now. But I think it is. I'm gonna go running, like there's another dude here. You just leave him. Exploding guy. Almost took a bad hit there. Pick up a couple more grenades. You never know if you run out of molotovs. I wasn't counting the molotovs. Run through these guys. And the wave is almost finishing. So I'm just going to just try to kind of like get to them a little bit, right? So molotovs, now I'm just switching to grenades and saying like, okay, so we're just going to go with the grenades now. So this is basically what you're going to be doing like for the entirety of the thing, right? You're just going to be running around and kiting the mobs around. And just be patient. Just make sure that you're going to be hitting your shots. And I think I clear like a little bit here. Just try to clear like a little bit faster, especially these exploding guys. Because I was thinking like there's going to be some splitters or anything. And this is going to take me ages if I don't switch to the minigun. So switch very quickly to the shotgun just so you can run a little bit faster. And you have like some good firepower for cleaning up things. And I remember that I still have the grenades, so I'm going to have to run back to the corridor. So that's it, right? Notice that I barely use any snacks towards this, barely use any body armor, although at times it was good just so you don't have to take like that much damage. And for the most part, it's just you need to be a triathlete and then just running. You see, there's no one spawning here, so I'm thinking like these guys are going to be probably the last thing. I don't see any panthers, so I'm just going to be throwing some grenades and just trying to eat down. Now, there was only a few times. Oh, there you go. A few more people spawning. I engage with this dude, and I see a few people approaching. Now, because I don't know if there's going to be anything else coming in and surprise me, I'm just playing this very conservatively. You might be able to just like pick up a Widowmaker and just spray and pray like all of these guys, and whichever way you turn, it's going to be like you're going to be done with them. But notice that after you get all these guys, that is it. And then it says press E to select the next stage. Right? What do you think, guys and girls? I'm not sure if you guys are still watching. If you are, like, geez, thank you so much. So yeah, this is full 10-wave survival clear. I'm not sure if it looked way easier than it actually was, because this took me so long to get. But as you can see, there's no need for rocket launcher spam, shortcuts. All you need to do is just keep moving, a little bit of strategy, making sure you have enough health, and a whole lot of patience. A whole lot of patience doing this. Now, again, if you made it this far, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Trying to get like a few hours in. I'm gonna get like chapters just so you can jump back and forth. Now, drop me a comment if you did this, how far you got. If you have like any other strategies, if you use any other strategies, I would love to hear them. This is just how I picked up. By the way, when I got here to the hangar, I didn't know how bad it was going to be. So I decided to just clear a little bit just before I tried to jump into the Velum. So I just clear up a little bit the waves here. Just go a little bit on the zombies before I actually made a run through the valley. Like I said, just being super conservative and didn't want to not to try to challenge, not challenge. I can't even, I don't even have words. I didn't want to risk anything. So once you made it through this, man, this was a run and a half. Let me know, like, how'd you guys do, if it was easy for you guys or not, what do you guys think? Now after this, you go into your career, and then that's how you get the t-shirt and then whatnot. You claim the t-shirt, prepared survivor t-shirt, and then it's going to be on a t-shirt on your wardrobe. And that's going to be pretty much it for this video. Until next time, stay safe in Los Santos. Good luck surviving the waves. Let me know how you did. Thanks again for riding shotgun. Bish signing out.